Salut tout le monde, je m'appelle Peace et je vous souhaite les bienvenus à la chaîne Onilingua. Hi everyone, my name is Peace and you're welcome to Onilingua channel. Okay, at Onilingua channel we teach you to become fluent speaker of two different languages, talking about French and Igbo language. Okay, either you choose to learn French or Igbo language. And here we teach you the skills involved in learning a language. Talk about the listening skill, the reading skill, the writing skill, and of course the speaking skill, which is the most important part, the speaking skill. So if you are just joining us for the first time, please do not forget to subscribe to Unilingual channel, like and share with your friends and loved ones, and leave a comment in the comment section if you have any topic you would like us to cover or any question. We will get back to you. And do not forget to hit the notification bell so as to get notified of our subsequent videos. Okay, so today we'll be looking at animals in French. Animals in French, part 1. So do stay with us and do not move. Ne bougez pas. On y va. Okay, like I said before, today we'll be looking at animals in French part 1. Animals in French part 1. And what will be the content of today's lesson? We'll be having les animaux domestiques. Les animaux domestiques. Répétez, les animaux domestiques. And that means domestic animals. And we'll also be looking at couleurs. We'll learn colors in French. And then we'll look at describing animals with colors in French. Describing animals with colors in French. On y va. Okay, like I said before, les animaux domestiques. Les animaux domestiques, if you don't call them les animaux domestiques, which is domestic animals, you can also say les animaux de compagnie. Répétez, les animaux de compagnie. And that's pets. And then we have les animaux de ferme. Les animaux de ferme, that's farm animals. The first we have here is un chien. Un chien, that's a dog. Une chienne. Une chienne, that's a bitch, that's a female dog. Une chienne. Un chat. Un chat, that's a cat. Une chatte. Une chatte, that's a female cat. Un souris. Un souris, whichever way you say it is correct. Un souris. Un souris. Un souris, that's a mouse. Un hamster. Un hamster. Un hamster, that's a hamster. Une poule. Une poule, that's a chicken. Une poule. Un lapin. Un lapin, that's a rabbit. Un perroquet. Un perroquet, that's a parrot. Un coq. Un coq, that's a cock or a rooster. Un coq. Un cochon d'Inde. Un cochon d'Inde, that's a guinea pig. Un cochon d'Inde, a guinea pig. Un cheval, or you say un cheval, that's a horse. Une chèvre, that's a goat. Un mouton, that's a sheep. Une vache, that's a cow. Une tortue, that's a tortoise. Un escargot, that's a snail. Okay, now let's go over to colors. But before we go that, let's go back a bit and go through the list again. Now let's roll the list again. Un chien. This time around, I'm not going to be giving the English equivalence, okay? Un chien. Une chienne. Un chat. Une chatte. Un souris. Un hamster. Une poule. Un lapin. Un perroquet. Un coq. Un cochon d'Inde. Un cheval. Une chèvre. Un mouton. Une vache. Une tortue. Un escargot. Okay, that's the list on les animaux domestiques. Next up is les couleurs. That's colors. And what do we have here? Colors are adjectives. They describe nouns, and they must agree with the noun they describe in gender and number. I always tell my learners, my students, that 99% of French words are gender sensitive and number sensitive. And when we say gender sensitive, what we mean is masculine and plural. And when we say number sensitive, what we mean is when we say gender sensitive, what we mean is masculine and feminine, okay? And then when we say number sensitive, what we mean is singular and plural, okay? So they must agree with the noun they describe in gender and number. In a sentence, color words go after the noun they describe. Example, un éléphant gris. A gray elephant. We don't say un gris éléphant. That's English. We don't bring the color before the noun, before the animals. Rather, the color words that are adjectives go at the end of the noun or of the sentence. Okay, on y va. Let's look at colors in French. Okay, we have bleu, bleu. Now you can see that on my on the left hand side and at the extreme right, we have colors that are masculine, that are gender sensitive, masculine and feminine, and then in the middle, the five in the middle, they are neutral. Okay, they can go for any gender, whether masculine or feminine, they are neutral. All right, so we have répétez, bleu, bleu. For blue, they both the masculine and feminine are pronounced alike. They have the same pronunciation. Bleu, that's blue. Blanc, blanc, that's masculine. Blanc, blanche, blanche, that's white. Noir, noir, that's black. Violet, violet, that's violet or purple. Violet, violette. Vert, vert, and then feminine, verte, verte, that's green. Gris, gris, grise, grise, that's gray. Jaune, jaune, that's yellow. Orange, orange, that's orange. Marron, marron, that's brown. Rouge, rouge, that's red. Rose, rose, that's pink. Okay, so these are the colors we have. The common colors we have in French. The common colors, the French equivalents of the common colors we have. Okay, so let's go over to describing animals with colors in French. A green tortoise. How do we say a green tortoise? We say une tortue verte. Une tortue verte. That's a green tortoise. A gray cat. A gray cat. How do we say a gray cat? We say un chat gris. Un chat gris. A gray cat. A white mouse. A white mouse. We say un souris blanc. Un souris blanc. Now you see, we used the masculine white in French for souris because souris is masculine. That's un. Un souris means souris is naturally masculine gender in French. So when you're using a color to describe it, the color also has to be masculine. And we learned that the masculine of white is blanc and the feminine is blanche. So they must agree in gender and in number. Okay, so we go to the next one. We have a white goat. That's une chèvre blanche. You can see here chèvre is feminine because it goes with the feminine article une chèvre. Okay, it has to agree in gender and in number as well. That's why a white goat is une chèvre blanche. Okay, next up we have, oh, this is beautiful. A black and white cow. A black and white cow. Une vache noire et blanche. Now we're combining two colors. An animal can appear with different colors. A black and white cow. Une vache noire et blanche. Une vache noire et blanche. You're using a and to combine the two colors. Okay, that's it on animals in French part 1.
We looked at colors. We looked at describing animals with colors. So, can you try out your examples? Can you make examples with animals and colors? You can say um, a white chicken, a white chicken, a red and green rooster, a red and green rooster. I need to see you uh, write it down. Okay, I think we still have one more. We still have one more. Yes, a brown dog. A brown dog. That's un chien marron. Une chienne marron. Now, I went for une chienne to tell you so that you can see that we use marron for either masculine or feminine. Okay? Une chienne marron. All right, go ahead, make your own examples, write them down, check if they agree in gender. Okay, the animals and the colors, make sure they agree in gender.
Okay, that's it from me on Animals in French Part 1. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share with your friends and loved ones, and hit the notification bell so as to get notified of our subsequent videos. Please do join us as we get to the next video of Animals in French Part 2. And this time around, we'll be looking at wild animals and birds in French. Wild animals and birds in French. What are you waiting for? Let's go to the next video. Animals in French, part 2 with Onilengua. Au revoir. Ciao, ciao. See you in our next video. Bisous, bisous.